The 2025 Golden T-Mobile World Championships back in Las Vegas, July 17th and 18th at the Palms Casino Green Street. This is Bama here. We've got week 1 semifinal action in the bracket. Chubby Cox, Matthew Hanson out of Utah, taking on the Terrapin, Matthew Calderon, Calzone. This year got a little bit different format, going 18-hole matches. GSP no longer is the tiebreaker. If these guys are tied, there will be a sudden death back nine until there is a winner. All matches will be sponsored by the Windy City Showdown 4, May 16th to the 18th in Addison, Illinois, Pyramid Sports Bar. All the big guns should be there this year. Reason we're calling it the Players' Championship. All right, here is Chubby Cox off the tee. RattleSnake Ridge, very scoreable course. So Chubby down at the end of the fairway. Here is Calzone following suit, a little bit to the left of where Chubby was, and a little bit further down the fairway. Got a front pin here. Looks like Chubby's taking a jab at it. Not a whole lot of room to work here. Let's see what he can do with this. Got it lined up here. And away, 62% just off to the right. Easy cleanup on one. Here's Calzone going with 4-iron sniper. Let's see what he can do here. Like about 55%, and is about 6-7% long. Got to swipe in the middle of the screen. Middle of the screen. Here we go. Onwards to 2. No damage on 1. Very attackable location here on the left with a stinger. Do have to get your distance just about perfect, though. Otherwise, you're risking putting it into that water back behind the pin. Cows are going a little bit further to the right here. Better angle, more green to work with. These will use the jab. I would expect Chubby to use the sniper since he's got a little bit less of an angle here. Let's see if Calzone can knock this in. High lofted up with a 9-iron, and he is in. Again, GSPs do not matter here. A nice shot by Calzone. Pick up a stroke there against par. So he's one better through 2. Let's see if Chubby Cox can match. Yes, going with a 3-iron sniper. Got a slow pull back here. Away and in. Matches the hole out from Calzone. So both players one better through 2. Onwards to 3, the drivable par 5. Chubby has got a little small gap here to go through with this 335 driver's high tee off the rock, off the face, back into the sand. Calzone has moved his tee to a more open location here. 100% also. That's off the green, off the hill, and back onto the green. That may not be reachable with that putt uphill. We'll see what he's got left. Chubby here from the sand. Taking the sand wedge. Enough club to clear. And he is just off to the left. We'll tap in for the eagle. We'll drop back to GT par. This is an 86-footer here. And I'm pretty sure it's about 87 feet, excuse me. You can tell I'm from the south, right? 87 feet is about as far as that'll run out. Here's Calzone lined up. And sneaks it in for the double eagle. Mega putt indeed gives Calzone a 1-stroke lead. Let's look at that again. See, he's about 6 or 7 clickless like off to the left there. So great putt by Matthew Calderon. He is up 1 going into hole number 4, par 3. Going with a 3-iron sniper. I believe the great Jesus, Brian Muxlow, taught us all this shot. Leaves it just about 1% short. Should be GSP. 5,100. Tap in birdie. Calzone is now at 7 under. Chubby going the traditional route. High lofts. I always got to take a little extra club. This hole plays more uphill than you think it does. You see that landed short of the hole and hot past. So another great shot there. Tap in birdie. And we're onwards to hole number 5. A long look today. And looks like Calzone's going to play the bridge. There's no way that gets to the green normally with the jabs. And he does play the bridge and plays it perfectly. 22-foot putt, right 5. In. Chubby decides to go the more aggressive route. Going to take the high loft driver with the high tee. Play with the wind. Looking great. Eat just off to the left. That was a wonderful shot there. Both players eagle the par 4, 5th onto the par 4-6. Also drivable. A little bit of a deep pin. Calzone taking the sniper over the cacti. Safely on. Should be no problem here. For eagle up to 11 under. Chubby going a little more aggressive with the grabber. Waving by the ostriches. Stays on. Little right 3 should be no problem. He's got it. All right, on to the drivable par 5 7th. Second drivable par 5 on front. Do not want to catch these rocks. You are in jail if you do. And Calzone hits a high loft driver deep. So that's going to be a tricky second. Try to get in for that double eagle. Let's see what Chubby can do here. Going to take a little bit off of it. 95, 96% maybe. Let's see. 95. Good line. Wow. What a perfect shot. Tap in double eagle. Let's see if Calzone can maintain that one-shot lead, or will we get back to all square here through 7? Taking the sand wedge. Easing it back, away, and just short. So we're going to be tied back up at 13 under here. Going into the par 3 8th. Matthew Hanson. Second place finisher last year. Takes the grabber. Eases it down the slope. Easy putt. Let's see what Calzone's got for us. Qualified using pyros. Changed his name to No Boost Zone. But we boosted for the semifinals. Smart man. It's hard to play this course with pyros through experience. All right, both players 14 under going to the not drivable ninth today. Chubby out in the fairway. Calzone's going to follow suit. And we'll see if they've got some stinger opportunities here coming in on the approach. Chubby going 1-iron sniper. It's got her lined up. Looks like a good pullback. And he's away just to the right and short. Great shot. In for birdie and a par GT par front of 15 under. Like Calzone was also taking the 1-iron, I believe. And he's in. Hole-out eagle from the fairway on 9 for Matthew Calderon. He will take a one-shot lead going into the back 9. 16 under to 15 under. On to the back. 10 here, you're going to go around the mountain with the jab. A full A1. Calzone does that. Very good shot there. Easy putt down the hill. Back to Chubby. Also taking a 3-wood high tee. Around the mountain. Excellent shot. Right up next to the cup. 14,000 great shot points. Both players move on to the drivable par 4 11th. Looks like it's up on that back tier. We should have no issue getting there with that wind blowing out. I think Calzone's a little bit lined up too far to the right, but we'll see where this ends up. And he is going to be a little right and just on to that top shelf. Left 5 shouldn't be any issue. He's going to count his clicks. There's 5 clicks. 6 clicks. Onwards to 7 clicks. Center cut. Mr. Hanson doing the same thing here. With that high loft driver, high tee, sniper. Similar result, a little bit closer to the hole. Not as much break to do with. He just knocks tap that in. More onwards to the sometimes drivable par 5 12th. This one is a drivable look, but I doubt either one of these players will go for it considering the stakes. Calzone does just go over all of the rocks, all of the cacti up there, and in the far fairway. Looks like Chubby's going to do the same thing. And they're both in the fairway safe. Looking for stinger opportunities. Here is Chubby, 3-iron sniper. That pin being deep, I'm going to run it back pretty far. It will not slide any really when it gets up there. Slide just enough to get to the back of the cup there. In for an eagle. Calzone going very aggressive here with a jab. It's an uphill shot to begin with. Let's see what he can do with it. 74 yards, I believe it was, 47%. And he's hit it out of bounds. That could be a costly mistake here by Calzone. Let's see if he can at least salvage the birdie here. Unfortunate mistake there by Matt. Hits the sniper up there this time. Short. In with a par 2-stroke swing. Matthew Hanson with a 1-shot lead now going into 13. Playing all the wind with a super fun ball. The Orbits brings it back. Very nice shot. 11 foot, no problem. Calzone doing the same. Let's see how he recovers from that mistake on 12. Away. Nowhere near enough wind. Center of the green, though. He is safe. Uphill putt, no problem. And we're off to the long par 5, 14th. This green severely downhill, thus the green itself severely down sloped. So very tricky when the pin's in the back. You want to attack it with a jab, but if you hit it just a little bit too far, you're back in that water. Let's see what these players can do. Calzone up first here, taking a 7-wood jab. Not going to hit it full, looks like. No, 92%. It's going to be well short, but again, you see how far that ball runs out. Down 8 should be no issue. We're checking for slope for some reason. Middle of the screen, Calzone. Middle of the screen. There we go. In for eagle. Here is Mr. Cox. Also taking the 7 wood. And looks like also going to get 92%. Should be a very similar putt here. Let's see if he checks his slopes on his down 8. No. Straight in. 2 eagles. Chubby Cox still holding on to a 1-shot lead. Par 4 15th, not drivable. But you can drive down here to this area of rough and have a stinger look or a jab look in, depending on how you want to play it. Calzone takes the big driver, gets it down as far as he can. Chubby Cox first. 3-iron sniper on this front pin. Got a lot of wind to deal with. Not much slope from this angle. 56% away. That wind plays a whole lot more than you think it does. Safely on though, and no damage. Calzone going with a lower club, going with a 1-iron. Lower loft club, excuse me. Let's see if this makes it up there. Looking to make up for that unfortunate error on 12. Long, but makes the putt. We're on to 16, 3 holes left. Not a terrible look here for this par 4 drivable. Chubby taking the orbits. I'll put a little slurve on it. Just looking to hit the green here pretty much. That pin's in the front. It's in the sand, back off onto the fringe though. Should be okay with here. Got a good kick off that sand. Is in for eagle. Calzone taking a jab here to this front pin. Let's see if he's got the right line. A little off to the right. On the green, safe. A little bit deep. 23-footer. Right 6. Counter clicks again. We've got the right number, it looks like. Nope, excuse me. One more. Just for good measure. Dead center. All right, 2 holes left. Chubby's got a 1-shot lead. Calzone needs a hole out or a mistake here with Matthew Hanson. Chubby taking a 85% 9 wood, and that's luscious. What a shot. 11,000 great shot points. Taps it in. One more shot like that, and he'll be your week 1 semifinal winner and have a shot at a world spot in the finals. Calzone. Nice shot. In for birdie. 1 hole left. Chubby just needs to find the green here. Taking the 4 wood high tee. It's away. It's a great looking line. It's got the distance. It does. He is on the green. Calzone needs a make. Has to make this. 3 wood. High tee. Sniper. Full 100%. It's on the way. It's going to be right. Never approach the hole. Calzone's going to tap this in once he makes his click adjustments. But Matthew Hanson, Chubby Cox, going to have a really short putt here to move on to the final of week 1. And Matt's in. Makes the leaderboard, but it does not matter as long as Chubby makes this tap in 13-footer, and he's got it. Chubby Cox onwards. 30 under to 29 under over No Boost Calzone. Thank y'all for tuning in. Enjoy the final when it comes in later this weekend or on Monday.